because I was definitely humming an annoying song. This song is not annoying. The way that I was humming it was annoying.
I thought it was wonderful, Talia.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Hopefully we are free of any kind of technical difficulties, but if we're not, let us know and we'll try to fix them.
Vicky says hi. Alex says hi. Michael says yes. Oh, shh.
Oh yeah.
YouTube just started talking to me. So sorry.
Sorry. Got some restream there. There we go. I think we're good. All right, everyone. It is Friday, and this is the Friday Happy Hour. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to ask us anything, or just want to talk about something.
It's just Luke and Talia. Matt and Adam have been scribbled out, and Adam's wearing mashed potatoes hat.
Yes. These are actual pictures of them wearing actual hats.
That's just how his head is shaped.
Yes, that's just what it looks like. No, Adam and Matt are taking a little bit of a break today. Just saving up energy for next week. So.
Because it's going to be bananas.
Yeah, because we got all kinds of live streams coming up next week as well that they have to be well rested for. But,
they never end.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Just a lot of highs on YouTube. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Savannah Cook. Hello. How's it going? Someone asked Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. I'm going to go with... That's hard. I mean, obviously Starbucks' coffee's better, but Dunkin' Donuts has donuts.
Sweet. Everybody is saying we look and sound good.
Yay!
Fantastic. Yay! You did it! You did it, Luke!
Finally. We know on the last day before Adam takes back over, I get it working. So.
Hey. It counts.
It does.
Somewhere. It super counts. Also, Dunkin' Donuts, when it comes to donut holes and when it comes to yummy, frosty, delicious coffee dessert drinks, Starbucks.
Yeah, a Frappuccino, caramel Frappuccino is my guilty pleasure. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, they used to do this one where you could, it was a caramel espresso Frappuccino, and it had the espresso whipped cream on top. Kind of gives me heartburn just thinking about it now, though.
It makes me jittery just thinking about it.
Sawyer on YouTube says, "Are you married to Adam?" Are you, Luke?
Me? Oh, no. Unfortunately, not. No, Adam is married, but he's married to Christy. And she is...
Who's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Ooh. Sadeo on YouTube, sorry, it says, question, who cut Talia's hair? It looks good. Thank you.
Who cut
Talia's hair? I cut it myself this week because... I don't know. Because quarantine. Because it just happened. Because I watched too many YouTube videos. Because I had a day off. So maybe it's your fault, Luke, for not needing me that day. And I was like, I don't have anything to do today. What's going to happen? I cut all my hair myself. I highly recommend you don't do that, by the way. I did get approval from my hairstylist. But she is definitely going to have to, fix it whenever I'm allowed to see her, in a month or whatever.
It's live stream ready, It looks great. But you're also like a unicorn. You're the 1 in a million that cut their hair and actually came out looking good.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I know several people that it didn't quite work out.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, it looked like there were some lawnmower tracks in that one.
Yeah. Guy from SEC Shorts, Robert Clay. If you go look at his Instagram, it didn't quite work out for him.
Oh god, it was so funny. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Has anybody out there who's watching? Have y'all cut your hair yet? Have you gotten to that point?
Let me reiterate. I recommend that you don't do it. It's not a great idea. Mine was getting to the point, especially because I'm wearing headphones all the time now, where it would stick to my neck, and then it just was bugging me, and I got antsy, and impulsive decisions were made. And here we are. And now I have bangs. And it is legit. It's 3 inches shorter all the way around. quite uneven in the back, by the way. There's like a weird little V part, but y'all never gonna see it. So
No, it's like yeah. What's the guy on CNN, Anderson Cooper, whatever? Did you see that video? He tried to cut his own hair and he just took a chunk out of the back of his head. But he's facing camera the whole time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. No one can see the back of my head. It's fine.
Someone asked when the next Netflix watch along movie is going to happen. It was supposed to happen last night, and if y'all tuned in, so sorry. We had some technical difficulties and didn't go off as planned. But I think we're going to do that movie next week. We're going to do Xenon Girl of the 21st Century next week. I don't know the day yet, but we'll be putting out a post letting y'all know when all the live streams are happening.
We should do like a whole movie night and watch all 3 Xenon movies in one night. Don't hang up on me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I was going to say, I would prefer like the Matrix trilogy, but we could do Xenon.
Oh. Yeah. It's been a minute since I saw this.
Yeah.
Rachel on YouTube says she cut her hair with fabric scissors. No, ma'am.
No, you have to have those weird like layering scissors.
You have to use hair scissors. You can get them at like Target, but you got to use hair scissors. And also, never cut across. We are not hairstylists. We cannot do this. You got to cut like this or like this.
Lisa, where was that comment? Oh no, I lost it. Was it Lisa something said she cut her own hair? She's waiting for it to grow back out now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I feel like mine will be where it should be in 2 more months, which is about probably when my hairstylist will be able to even it up for me. So we're on track. We're good. Let's see. Aqua Ocean, Hot Pockets or pizza? Pizza.
Pizza, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't like those little toast. What is it? What's the company that makes the little pizzas with the tiny little pepperoni?
You don't like pizza pillows?
Who?
That's not what they're called. But my roommate in college and I used to call them pizza pillows because they look like little pillows full of pizza.
Oh yeah, the pizza rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza rolls. I liked them when I was a kid. They're overrated. I'll take a Hot Pocket any day.
But they're so handy and they burn you, but they're delicious. You have to do it in the oven, not the microwave, and then you should also dip them in ranch. This happens every time. Friday happy hour turns into us talking about food.
Let's go.
Every time.
Oh. Mark says hi from Canada. Hi Talia from Canada.
Oh, Canada? Y'all, I've heard that you're very nice up there and that you like hockey, syrup, and donuts and being polite.
Yeah, I went to
that's true.
I went to Canada over the summer. I went to like Banff, which is the national park, but I didn't see any Canadians. Everybody that was working there was Australian. So it's like, I don't know.
That seems like quite
work visas or something.
Would you rather drink unsweet tea or go to jail for 10 years?
Unsweet tea all day, every day. I'm not going to jail.
What? Be like, that's fine. I can get through the unsweet tea just fine. The E-Train said he shaved, or I'm assuming you're a he. Sorry. The E-Train 55 said they shaved their head and used the same clippers they use on their dogs. Hey.
Yeah, I think...
Utilize what you got. That's fine. All right. I mean, you do what you gotta do.
Oh, man.
I hope you cleaned them first.
Lucas Tidewell says, hello from Houston, Texas. Well, hello.
Hello, Houston, Texas. Here's another one. Hello, Utah. Hello. This is nice. Joey says his wife is a dog groomer, so she trims his beard for him.
Oh, gosh.
And uses a muzzle. I mean, that's commitment.
Yeah.
Nice. For everyone who's just joining and you're wondering where Adam and Matt are, we kicked them out.
Yeah, we don't know where they are now. They're gone. Not for good, just for today.
Yeah, they're just taking a break.
Yeah, so I decided to put tiny little hats on them to make fun of them.
No, it's wonderful. I love them. Love the little hats. All right, Luke, what's your favorite skit that we've ever done?
Favorite skit we've ever done? It changes from an hour by hour basis, but I like the Halloween one where it's like the chainsaw murderer gets
I
foiled by the nature.
like to also call that one the horse poop one.
Oh yes, that was much horse poop. Much horse poop. I like that one. I like Bablexa. They're all good.
Yeah, I think all our parody ones are always going to be my favorite. Parodies either in style or theme, like doing the commercials or like trying to do a TV show.
Yeah.
Those are always extra fun.
The commercial ones, it's like every time we come up with a sketch, we're like, we could do this as a commercial. And then we're like, oh, wait, we've done 25 commercials. Let's see if we can come up with a different idea.
I wonder how many we've actually done.
It's probably at least 10. They're my favorite. I think they're a lot of fun.
Oh. Alicia loves the tiny hats, so good choice, Luke.
Thank you.
Let's see. All right, I've been paying attention to YouTube. Let's go back and look at Facebook. Dan Killer just said gnats.
Oh yeah, Talia, what's your least favorite sketch? That's my favorite question.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. That's. Huh.
Yeah.
That's tough. Cause like I can't think. I can't think. I'm trying to remember because like if I didn't enjoy it, I might have just like blocked it from my head.
Yeah.
I have a couple. This is not the question you asked, but I have a couple that I really enjoyed that probably weren't our more popular ones though.
Oh yeah.
Like even not just with the audience, but I think with y'all, like I really enjoyed the like fighting over the last roll in the restaurant video. I thought was really fun.
Man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I wouldn't watch that one though.
And then I like the Granny escape room, which I know was like a tough shoot because we legit had to shoot everything inside the escape room, so it was a stressful day. But that one I thought was fun.
Yeah, but Adam is, it wasn't. It was a couple years ago, so it wasn't coronavirus, but he did get us all sick because we were in a 6x6 room with him for
yeah,
he'd just come back from Comic-Con or something. He gave us the crud.
Yes. And he always loves to claim that he's not sick when he comes back from Dragon Con, but it's inescapable. Yeah, so now's not a good time to do an escape room.
Lucas Tidwell says the sketch you're talking about is if horror films took place in the South. You know the title. Thank you. Yeah.
So we filmed that at my dad's horse farm at like midnight, and like we didn't get back to Birmingham until like 3:00 in the morning, and we're all frozen and exhausted and covered in dew and horse poop from shooting out like with a generator that Luke managed to drag all the way out into the middle of the pasture. It was crazy. It was a crazy, one of our like most exhausting shoots, I feel like, for sure. But also the best craft services that we've ever had. So.
Oh my gosh, the chicken tenders. So
yeah.
Good.
Because my stepmom and my dad just got us like enough incredible Southern food for like 30 people, and it was just the 4 of us. So it was like a whole platter of fried chicken, and it's great. Making us coffee at 1:00 in the morning.
Han says my favorite is the one where you spend the night at grandma's, and the line is, "It's a museum for pooping."
Oh my gosh! Yeah. I remember sitting there and being like, "Y'all, we had to rent that B&B."
Yeah.
We had to rent that little place in Vicksburg, Mississippi. And the guy was like, "What are y'all shooting?" And we had like a tripod and everything, and we're all like hanging out in the bathroom. And I was like, this is normal. It's fine.
Yeah. Installed like a cushioned toilet seat on their toilet.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And then we were too scared to stay there. Like we rented it for the whole like day and night, but we were too scared to stay there. It didn't have a kitchen. It's very interesting. Yeah. So we went back and stayed somewhere else. Here's this. Someone just said it's pronounced crawfish. Okay.
What did you call it? I call it crawfish, I guess.
Yeah, it was crawfish. Some people say crayfish, I guess.
Crawdads?
I don't know. Oh, that's what it was. Someone said, what do you like more, crawdads or shrimp? So I guess they were responding to that. I like shrimp more because I don't like the work. Crawfish are work.
Yeah, that's the fun part, though.
That being said, I do love crab legs, and that is also a bunch of work.
Yeehaw Production says their favorite is the Chick-fil-A patch, the Chickaderm one. That's it.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones.
This is not a fun fact. This is a sad, gross thing that I did. For that video, I knew one of the shots, I had the script ahead of time, and one of the shots is that I had to put, the little patch was just like those little Band-Aids, you know, the little square ones. We're spoiling some stuff for people, ruining the magic. So I had to put the little Band-Aids all over my arm. And I was like, this is not going to, one, look great or feel good when I have to rip 30 little Band-Aids off of my arm. Yeah. So I shaved my arm before that shoot because I was worried because I knew we were going to put Band-Aids up my entire arm. And I was like, this is going to hurt. And I was like, this will be fine. It'll probably just be better if I do this. So I just shaved that arm for the video.
So you didn't shave both arms. You just shaved one.
I was like, it'll be fine. It'll just be like for this one video. And it took like 2 months for my arm to look normal again. And I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but it was really weird. The things that we do.
Oh, man.
Fun, weird fact.
John Miller says, what's new about your upcoming show? I don't know what you're referring to. If you're referring to the Kevin and Diane show, which is kind of a spin-off of So True Y'all. It just focuses on those 2 characters.
I think they're probably talking about Broken News.
Oh, you're talking about Broken News? That is still under production. We're doing what we can in quarantine, but it's kind of put a little bit of a halt on it as of now. But hopefully when things start getting back to normal, hopefully soon, we'll get back to Matt's, I think, writing it, like touching up the script and stuff like that right now. Stuff that we can do alone.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Here, Tom Carpenter on YouTube asked if my kids actually sing Baby Shark every time they wash their hands. No, they do not. So that was a joke in one of the videos. The quarantine at home, I think, videos that we did a month or so ago. Fun fact, my kids do not sing Baby Shark ever.
They're not allowed.
Because it is banned. Absolutely not. We do not sing that in this household. Not allowed. Yeah, a lot of those things, those jokes, like, they're just jokes. Like, they're not always based in truth. Like, my kids, what was it? There was that one of the very first ones, the 1, 2, 3, the counting to 3 video. And there were so many people who got so upset that Gabe said no to me in that video.
Oh, yeah.
And it blew my mind because, well, one, if you watch closely, you can see that he immediately starts to laugh after I ask him to do something and he says no. And then he goes, because he thought it was so funny that he was being told to say no to me because he knew he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, how dare that little boy say no to his mama? And I'm like, we filmed this, right?
Yeah. No,
this was not like a documentary.
We know how well behaved Gabe is.
I mean, he's crazy, but my kids are good.
They are good.
Heath Bishop says their favorite sketch is humidity. That's the only time someone says that they enjoy humidity.
Oh, oof. Christy Captain says, oops, sounds like the kids are murdering each other. Gotta go. Thanks for the laughs.
Yeah,
go take care of that.
Hey, Celia on YouTube says, well, she missed the live video of me showing my arcade basement. I might do that again. We'll wait a while because, I mean, it would be the same video again. But she also said, Luke, she enjoyed your art live video.
Oh, thank you.
I did find that one very soothing.
That's what my goal was. Is just take a little bit of a break from the stress. Just paint a little picture.
You're like a young modern day Bob Ross.
Yeah, I'll take the compliment.
It's just very relaxing.
Yeah.
Just draw some happy little faces, happy little trees.
How did you? You never told me what you thought of my rendition of you in that.
I was very blurple and kind of leaky. I appreciated that my head did have a square jawline, though, instead of looking like a big old beach ball. So,
yeah.
I'm not going to be super picky. I was pretty big, but that's okay. I tend to have a dominating presence. That's fun.
See, I thought you were like one of the bigger characters on the painting, but you looked like a fourth grader. So it's like you looked like a little kid.
That's fine. I get that a lot. Ooh, is this a thing? Hari on YouTube says, is it true that the one where your son forgets to say yes ma'am is an outtake from another skit where he really did forget to say it? No. But that would be super funny.
That would be. That's good.
That is that video is the first time you and I met. Yeah. Right? Or the first time you and I worked together on a video.
For sure. Yeah. So
Man with the leaf blower.
That was me.
Yeah. It's the first time out of 3 that I've been shot in the face with a leaf blower for a video.
It was a lot of fun.
What do you think is the weirdest thing that you've done for a video?
Me?
Like you personally, not you to someone else, but you like for yourself.
I don't know. Making some of the props. Like I remember we were doing the Bubblexa thing, and I got the shower curtain that I was gonna make the bubble suit out of. But when I got it from Walmart, it had a bunch of like creases in it because it's a big shower curtain fold up into a little box. So it had a bunch of little like square creases on it. So I'm like, oh, well, duh, I'm just going to throw it in the dryer and get all these scenes out. Well, what happens is I don't know. Like,
oh no!
Yeah, you should have been there because I put it in there and it just melted into like a weird ball of plastic in about 30 minutes. So,
did it mess up your dryer?
No, it wasn't like, it didn't turn into liquid. It just got sticky and just like all stuck together into a clump.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So don't ever put a shower curtain in the dryer.
No. Yeah. Nope, you can't do that. Well, see, I have the fabric liner that you can wash.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, don't put plastic in the dryer. Oh, man. I think the weirdest thing. I mean, I think having to walk around in that Bubblexa suit in a public botanical garden probably is that's up there. Yeah. That's up there on the weird things.
Or for the Chickaderm one, I made at the very end of the video. It's like the little end gag is the chicken in like pill, like punch out pills. There's like supposed to be like Nicorette gum, but it's chicken nuggets. So I actually made a vacuum form bubble pack for the little chicken nuggets. So
that's impressive.
Yeah, it didn't make it into the video, but you could actually pop them out like pills. It was funny.
Oh, my favorite prop that you have ever made, though, was the coin for if there was a Southern referee.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, Luke smelt this real coin. He made a real metal coin, like carved the thing, and I don't know all the steps, but it was like biscuits on one side and cornbread on the other. Is that right?
Yeah, and never really. Yeah, no one ever saw it.
It was so impressive. That's awesome. All right. People want to know, what are we drinking?
But I've had like 2 cups of coffee, so.
It's actually very boring. It's just water, but I put a sprig of mint in it from the garden and a tiny, excuse me, and a tiny splash of lemon and lime juice.
That sounds very refreshing.
That was the intention. I'm trying to get better at drinking water.
Can you taste the mint?
Yeah. The trick is you have to muddle it before you put it in there. Otherwise, you can't taste it.
Yeah.
You just got to like wash it and then like crinkle it up a little bit before you throw it in.
Yeah, I recently planted a mint plant, and now it was this big, and now it's like that big. So.
Oh, you've got it. Have you got it in a container?
It's in a garden.
Dude, you keep an eye on it. Mint
it's gonna get big.
Mint spreads like crazy if it's not contained.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fight it back then.
I mean, it's a good one to have around. Supposedly, mosquitoes don't like it because the smell is really strong. And also, like, it's better than just, like, having weeds in your yard, I guess. But, yeah, it'll go.
Yeah, it's in a raised bed, so I think it may kill all the other plants in the garden, but I think it's good.
It might. Okay, let's see. Hello, everybody.
Vanessa asked, have you guys baked or cooked anything new during the stay at home? Are you getting experimental in the kitchen?
Ooh, Luke, tell the story about your bread.
Some of y'all may have seen it on the live stream. So I baked some bread the other day, and it just turned into a brick. It was not airy at all. It was just like a square this big would be a meal. So, but it looked great. So that leads me to believe everyone on Instagram that's baking bread, don't be envious of them, because the pictures look great, but I guarantee you that is just a brick that they took.
It's like a building material.
Yeah. They didn't eat it. On Instagram, if you see anybody baking bread, ask them to send you a video of them eating it.
Yeah, or just like squishing it.
Yeah.
Does it crack? Does it move?
Yeah.
I actually made a really good, I found a recipe and then altered it a little bit based on what I had. I made like a zucchini pie. It's kind of like a quiche, except there's no crust. The batter's kind of mixed into it, but it's like cheese and grated zucchini, and I put bacon and egg in it, and then tomato slices on top. And my kids actually ate it. Shocker. So that's how I knew. That's how I knew it was not a fail, because they picky. Tom wants to know if the one who plays Grammy is actually one of our moms. I'm going to assume that you're talking about Barb. Her real name is actually Diane. And actually, Adam and I met her through, well, he met her through like a documentary. I know her from community theater here in Birmingham. She is part of a tap dancing troupe of women of a certain age who all get together and tap dance their tushies off, and they're actually really incredible. And so we just brought her in. Did you see that YouTube comment?
Yeah, someone was, Will Voss asked, should I go to Juicy Crab and get some crawfish? Only problem is I have to drive and I kind of just want to drink, but really want the crawfish. It's a gloomy day though. I'm conflicted. Should I wait? Man. Yeah.
I feel that conflict, man.
If I was feeling a craving for crawfish, though, I would just go do it. You know, not when you've been drinking, but if you haven't started drinking yet, go get the crawfish, man.
Yeah, go get the crawfish, come back, and then have your beer with the crawfish.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But just know that those crawfish are going to get way spicy if you start drinking, because that's what happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, beer to me. If I have like a glass of beer, like a can of beer or whatever, with like spicy food, it makes the spicy food spicier.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to look up Juicy Crab. Is that some sort of like
It's a seafood restaurant, I think. I think they were gonna open one up somewhere near here. People are asking that they want to see Barb or Diane go tap dance. Do you know if there's any videos online or anything like that of her dancing?
I'm sure there has to be. They've done like recitals and stuff with like a ton of different troops around Birmingham. They've like performed with different choirs. One of my favorite things that they've done is when I used to work at a theater, we did a production of The Producers, and we actually hired them to come play the little old ladies. I don't know if you're familiar with the movie, the musical. Um, there's a bunch of dancing old ladies, and it's usually all the chorus, just the women in the chorus dressed up as old ladies. But we divided it. We had the young girls from the chorus dressed up as old ladies, and we had them.
Yeah.
And they're all like tap dancing and like kicking over walkers, and like it's super super fun, and they were fantastic. I'll have to see if it's online. I honestly don't know. Yes, Laura Jordan on Facebook knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Laura Kurt says y'all need to put her in a video and incorporate the tap dancing.
So she's unstoppable. She's
Yeah.
also very busy, especially considering she's retired, but she's way more active than all of us. She goes and like she still takes tap lessons. She plays tennis like constantly.
Every day.
Like before I even wake up in the morning.
We should have her tap dance though, because we've been talking about doing the Is a Southern Thing musical. So
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing a musical episode for what? Almost 2 years.
Laura Jordan says, I'm getting a seafood tower for Mother's Day. I don't know what that is, but I can imagine it is amazing.
You don't know what a seafood tower is?
That's like a thing?
Yes.
What is it?
It is a thing. Okay, and I say that because I'm envious. I've always like wanted one. I've seen people order them at restaurants. It's usually something that you can only get from like a nicer seafood restaurant. But usually it's like an iced multi-tiered tray, and it comes with every single kind of seafood on it, and they just bring the whole thing out to your table. Like scallops, shrimp, crab legs, lobster tails, oysters, you name it, it comes out on there. And I've always wanted one, but whenever I think about it, I'll be like, maybe I'm at a super nice restaurant in Las Vegas, and I'm like, okay, well, do I want to pay my mortgage or do I want the seafood tower? So
Seafood tower.
I know, I'm so boring. I always choose to pay my mortgage instead. But no, it's on my to-do list for sure.
On YouTube, Milkweed6 wants to know, can you please make a custom Southern Quiplash or Drawful game? Please.
That would be so much fun.
That would be so much fun. Is that possible to do? I
don't know.
We'll look into it. No promises. But if it's possible, that's not a bad idea. But you can get, if you want to play a word game, Southern phrases, boom. Just like Mama used to say. Southern born and phrased. It's a lot of fun. It plays a lot like Cards Against Humanity, but it's family friendly.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Yeah, you can play with everybody.
You can get it on store.southernthing.com. There's a bunch of cool stuff over there. T-shirts, games, jewelry, I think, tea towels, mugs, you name it. It's on there, and it is very Southern.
Bless your heart.
Speaking of Barb.
Yeah, that's actually Barb's voice on that button.
Yeah, it is. Quiplash and Drawful were super fun, though. We all played that together when we were filming in Gulf Shores.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
I've been playing it with some of my my friends during quarantine. It's a great way to spend the time.
Yeah, you can stream it. It's really nice. Makes you feel like you're still getting some quality time in with your friends, and helps. It helps.
Just a single tear rolls down. It helps.
It's fun. Sorry. Hari on YouTube said, have your husband pay the mortgage, then you could get the seafood tower. Oh, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Russell Hood says y'all should do a meet and greet in Atlanta. You know what? I would love to do a meet and greet in Atlanta. I don't think now is the right time. But yeah, we did a meet and greet in Sevierville, Tennessee one time at a Bass Pro Shop. That was a lot of fun. We got to meet some people who follow the page. I don't remember your names. I'm sorry if y'all are in the chat right now. But It was a lot.
But it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet you. It's cool to actually have one-on-one interaction with people that watch our videos. But, maybe in the future we'll do some more. We were supposed to be at a Huntsville, Comic-Con, Huntsville, Alabama Comic-Con thing in April, but yeah, didn't quite work out.
The things, they are a-changing.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam Schwartz is in the chat. He says,
What?
what's your favorite Star Trek episode? Please give me a shout out. I love Star Trek. Okay, I don't know what is better. On one level, that could be him. On another, if it were someone impersonating him, it would make me so happy.
Yeah.
So happy. I'll tell you.
Adam, say something that only we would know. Prove it's you.
Well, what's your favorite Star Trek episode? I'll tell you what's not my favorite Star Trek episode is in season 1. I don't remember which number it is, but where he goes to the weird simulated 3D room and he's hanging out with all the fake people. Things get super weird. It's real creepy. I don't like it. He'll know what I'm talking about.
If it is you, Adam.
The real Adam would know what I'm talking about.
Know.
This was pre-beard. Things were real creepy. Let's see. Caitlin says, what's your opinion on Sweet and Low as a sweet tea sweetener? Sweeten no. Ha.
I don't use any of the artificial sweeteners on anything. They weird me out. The color of the packaging is kind of concerning to me.
It's the real Adam? Because he just said it's called the holodeck.
I don't know. That's not proof.
I think it is.
Or
if another person pretending to be him is really legitimately well versed on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, my mom's here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Talia's mom.
Hi. My mom was in a video. She was in a video playing my mom. And she was teaching us how to not make a casserole. It was very fun.
Oh, that was fun. That was I like that video a lot. Your mom was awesome in it.
I really do too. She's super cute. I thought she did a good job, especially considering this is not her job. And everybody was really nice to her in the comments, which is good because I told them to be.
Going back to Adam, Talia has been telling me that during your little break here, you've been making
I don't know what I'm supposed to tell people.
Stop motion Star Trek videos. Where are they? I need to see them.
I might get in trouble. I don't know if I was supposed to tell people. They're really funny, and they're shockingly good. The Lister's Mate 2 on YouTube says that he loved when Adam and I were on Super Geeked Up, and they've been a supporter and fan of Super Geeked Up and a friend of Jeff Burns. Yeah, we got invited by these super cool, fun people to go do these live streamed improv sessions, and I'm terrible at improv. But Adam was really good, and it was fun. Adam said I'm a liar.
Yep, I believe it.
Oh man, people on Facebook are still talking about seafood towers, I think.
That's great. That should be what our next live stream's all about, is seafood towers. If I could live off seafood for the rest of my life, I would.
Yes.
If you can consider that a genre of food, sign me up.
My mom makes this really incredible, spicy seafood and kimchi soup. And also, I just miss Korean food really, really bad right now. It's fine. It's fine. I'm Googling pictures of seafood tower to show you.
Will Voss says, stay awesome, everyone. You stay awesome,
Okay.
Will Voss. You stay awesome.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Seafood tower. Gordon Ramsay does some crazy legit ones at his restaurants. He has lots of restaurants because he's Gordon Ramsay.
Harold Tanner says, when your southern accent comes out, reminds me of all the women in my family.
Haha, yes, thank
Yeah.
you. That was a fun one. Adam and I actually wrote that one together. Oh man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. My southern accent comes out when I go home and with my family and everyone. Oh, is that the seafood tower?
Where is it? Yeah, there. Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. So you eat that by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do. I will. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I could do it. Tyler, Alan Stagg says, y'all have a great day and stay safe. You too. Stay safe.
Oh, Adam is... It really... That has to be the real him. He's still talking about Star Trek in the YouTube chat. All right.
What did he say?
Catherine says, he said, maybe the episode she's talking about is 1011001, the one with the Binars. They made a hologram lady named Minuet who seduces Riker and Picard while the Binars divert the ship to their home world. Man, you are such a nerd. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. So, ding, ding, ding. Catherine Houston wants to know how many cats I have. Sure. I have 3. I have 2 upstairs cat and a downstairs cat because she does not like anybody else.
Tell him
I have a dog and a rabbit.
Tell him what you were telling me before we got on this live stream, though.
Oh, no.
About the cats.
Wait.
You were waiting for a cat to, like, pop up?
Oh, no, this is... Okay, fine. I was complaining about how everyone... it's kitten season, and so everyone is finding these adorable kittens, and my Facebook feed is just full of all these people who are like, oh my gosh, look at this adorable, like, I rescued these adorable kittens, or they're helping foster, or they're helping, like, trap and release, because there's too many kittens, but they're posting all these super adorable pictures of litters that they're finding, saving, rescuing, and there's no kittens in my driveway. There's no... I was like, everybody's finding and rescuing these adorable little furry babies, and I haven't found and rescued a kitten yet, and that's fine, I guess. I just keep looking out the window, waiting for a little kitten to toddle into my driveway and be like, help me. And I'll be like, yes, come here.
You just need to reach out to the people on Facebook. I'm sure, like, they found these kittens, but I'm sure not everyone's going to keep them.
But I don't actually need more animals in my house. I just like the idea of it. There's so many living things in my house right now, and they're all loud and needy. I don't need more, but they're just cute. They're so cute.
John Rogers says, no cats here. I have a finch. His name is Atticus.
That is well done.
Nicely done,
that
sir.
Is well done. Congratulations. Hermione Granger, nice, on YouTube says, what is your least favorite Southern accent in movies? Some of them get wild. That is for sure. But Jessica Simpson will always kind of make me a little bit annoyed.
Yeah.
Just because she should know better.
I'm going to say John Travolta.
Yeah. That's also a good one.
It's got a terrible Southern accent.
Yep. See, Tyler Allen on Facebook says, I found a kitten last year at night after a storm. He was all by himself. He's a cute orange tabby named Mandarin. I love it. I love it so much.
That's amazing. We found like a group of kittens under our house one time when I was growing up, and we brought them in and took care of them for a little while until we found them homes. But then we got fleas in the house.
Oh, no. That's... Y'all, dealing with fleas in your house is a nightmare. We had an infestation one time. We were renting, and they're like a racket. let me try and simplify the story. Otherwise, it's painful to get into. Basically, a raccoon got inside, had a bunch of babies in the ceiling directly above my bed, which means multiple nights of no sleep because I don't know if you've heard raccoon babies, but when they're not making awful scritchy sounds, they sound like tiny little velociraptors in your ceiling. They're nocturnal, by the way, so sleep. And so then they like screamed through the ceiling while I tried to get someone to come take care of it, and they were taking too long, and then one fell down in the wall and got stuck and then screamed all day long, day and night. And finally someone came and cut a hole in the wall to get it out, but it wouldn't come out, so they just left a trap in the bathroom and a giant hole in the wall where the raccoons had been living. So then everything that had been in the walls with the raccoons, i.e. fleas, then came out and were all over the bathroom. And it turned into a big, big, ugly fight because they tried to blame it on my dog. And I was like, excuse me, my dog is a delicate, pampered poof who never goes in this bathroom. And you are legit trying to tell me that the fleas from the raccoon in my bathroom? Like, ugh.
Yeah, they all got rid of the raccoon, so those fleas needed something else.
Anyways, that was a disaster, and we moved out shortly after.
Tamika just joined the chat. Welcome, Tamika.
Brian on Facebook says, when I dated a girl that was from the South and her Southern draw came out, I knew I was in trouble. Yep.
Ryan Hall says, I fished our dog out of a rubble pile after a tornado about 5 years ago. Things you do in Nebraska. I'm originally from Tennessee. That's terrible. But would that be like in a sketch if you're from Nebraska?
I just thought Nebraska was like full of corn. I don't mean that in a mean way.
Yeah,
I've
really
driven.
mean. Talia.
No, well, first off, I love corn, but I've driven through Nebraska a couple of times, and I remember just like cornfields, endless cornfields. That's all I remember. Sorry. Let's see. What is Yale's monograms? No. You're just trying to find out my initials.
Can I impersonate you, sign documents with your initials?
Oh. What, in the week of quarantine, what is the name of my cats? So only 2 of them were in that video, because the other one doesn't like to leave our bedroom. The tuxedo one is Hugo, and the fluffy white one is Flopsy. She's the downstairs cat. But we brought her upstairs for the video.
Flopsy.
Yes. That was not her name when we adopted her, but she doesn't lay down. She just like falls over when she wants to like lay down. She's weird.
That's like me.
Like she'll just be walking and then she's like, I'm done. And then so we named her Flopsy. See, Stephen says Nebraska is full of corn and tornadoes.
Yeah. Tina B says everyone thinks Ohio is corn and cows. Well, okay. Well, what is it if it's not corn and cows?
See, I always associate Ohio with Cincinnati, even though I know that's not fair because it's right at the bottom. But it's because I went to college in Cincinnati, briefly, and there was no corn and cows there. Just a lot of theater people.
Tyler Allen Stagg says, go back to the movie thing. Watch all the Shrek movies.
Get out of my swamp. That was terrible.
Ogres are like onions. That was bad too.
Oh, my favorite out of all the Shrek movies, my favorite scene ever is, I think it's the second one. It's the second one where they go to like visit. I'm asking you this. I hope you know. The second one is like where they go back to the kingdom of far, far away to visit her parents, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they end up having like a huge fight at the dining table, and everyone is screaming each other's names at each other, and Donkey feels left out because no one's yelling his name. So everyone's yelling and like screaming, and they're like, Shrek, Fiona, Charming. And Dunkin just goes, Donkey!
Okay.
Because he wanted to hear his own name. I don't know why, but that's always been my favorite part.
That's a good scene. No, this classic Shrek scene is when the villain is interrogating the gingerbread man. That's like the best scene.
The little legs.
Yeah.
Oh, the way. You're a monster.
It's a muffin man. It's so good.
Those really are great movies.
Yeah.
Man, we just talked about Shrek for too long. Okay.
No, that's.
How was your Friday? See? Now people in the chat are yelling donkey, and I appreciate it.
Sophia French says everyone thinks California is always sunny. I'm probably guilty of that. I think was it like LA is sunny all the time, but the rest is kind of stormy. Isn't like Northern California more like?
Well, I mean, I guess it just depends. Because what?
It's a big state.
It is a huge state. And I remember when I was in San Francisco, it was like, it rained off and on almost every single day. It was beautiful, though.
Caitlin L asked, Marvel or DC? She's Marvel. Also, what's your favorite superhero? Hers is Spider-Man.
I like Captain Marvel. I don't care what people say.
I like I guess Marvel. I like Nightcrawler.
Ooh.
But DC, I read all the Constantine books. Those are awesome. Really messed up, but a lot of fun. John Constantine.
Lila Childers says, do y'all listen to country music? I like old school country music. I was all about some Shania Twain, like peak 90s. Modern country music doesn't do it as much for me, but like that particular generation, I had my moments.
I never really got into country. I think my parents didn't listen to country music, so I just never was exposed to it.
I mean, even people who don't like country, though, like as soon as you hear Shania Twain's like, everybody feels like a woman. Like, it's fun.
That is a great song.
It is.
Have a little fun.
Yes. Also, like, I knew because of her, like, growing up, if I ever met, like, Brad Pitt or a rocket scientist, that I would not be that impressed. Like, all thanks to her.
Wait, you're gonna have to explain that.
Okay. So she had this whole song called That Don't Impress Me Much. And she basically just lists all of these types of men that most people would say they would be impressed by. Like, oh, so you're a rocket scientist. Oh, so you have a super nice car. Oh, so you're Brad Pitt. And she'd be like, that don't impress me much. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to prove yourself. You can't just have a title.
That's right, tiny middle school Talia. Don't be impressed by Brad Pitt and a rocket scientist with a fancy car.
Yeah. Are they a good person? You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody can have a nice car. That's not true. I don't have a nice car.
Rocket scientists could be, like evil scientists. I don't know.
I don't know. I have a friend who works for NASA, and she's like she works in like the rocket propulsion laboratories for NASA, and she's super smart and is like a genuinely super nice human. So.
I know. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube videos by like NASA scientists who also have YouTube channels. They're awesome people. Yeah.
Also, she has fun hair. Caitlin, Bluebell or Blue Bunny? I do love bunnies, but Bluebell ice cream is where it is at.
David says, I went from Alabama to Reba to Iron Maiden and Crew. I like Iron Maiden.
That's a good mix.
Yeah.
Will says, have a great Friday. Bye, guys. Bye, Will.
Bye. Oh, yeah, it's about getting that time. So y'all want to do any kind of rapid-fire questions or, I don't know.
Yeah, but I can only read so fast, so we'll try.
Yeah.
Let's see. sure also, this might be a made-up memory. I think my dad took me to an Alabama concert when I was real little.
Hmm.
It was like in a warehouse. It was very hot. I don't remember much else.
Was it Sloss Furnace? Because notorious. First
I don't know.
concert you went to? Talia.
Oh, no, it's embarrassing.
Say it. Hurry.
I did. I said Pink.
Pink? Ah. That's pretty good. I went to like a band called Big Gigantic in college. It was.
Okay. Also, she is amazing in concert, though. She was flying through the air, and also the tickets were free from a friend.
I would go see a Pink concert for free.
I haven't been to that many concerts, actually. Was never something that like I had a lot of in my life.
Laura Jordan says, "How old are y'all?"
No. I am 30-something.
I am almost 30-something.
Luke's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's got a cute little face.
Oh, Brian Gallus says his first concert was the Beach Boys. That would have been awesome.
That is pretty
Super
awesome.
envious. Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Disney movie? Oh, that's too.
Favorite Disney movie is can I pick a Pixar movie? They're kind of the same thing. I would say Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E is so good.
Yeah.
Up. Maybe. I don't know. Pixar always punching you right in the feels.
Yeah.
Man, y'all have seen some amazing concerts.
Yeah, I'm seeing
This is really
Billy
impressive.
Joel, Three Dog Night. That would be amazing.
Whoa.
Don Hoover says, I've seen Alabama in concert 6 times. You are a fan, sir.
I mean, I would hope so. At age 6? Pixar shorts. Yes, they are. Pixar likes to punch you in the heart.
Yeah.
They're sneaky that way.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing about the Pixar movies is the little shorts that play beforehand because it's like a little piece of candy.
Well, now you can go on Disney Plus and like see all of them. I saw so many that I had no clue I had even missed. There's some really incredible ones out there that I didn't even know about.
Yeah, so apparently the Pixar, they do the little shorts because they're awesome, but also they're usually testing out some sort of like animation style or technology for a later movie. So it's like if you see like a short has like water in it, then they're usually just trying to figure out how to do water for like one of their next movies.
I did not know that. That's really cool.
Yeah. What's up, Matt? You joined just for the end. Got a question for us? Yeah.
No, don't let him ask a question. We'll have to answer it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ratatouille is also good. Someone said Ratatouille on YouTube, which that movie always makes me want to make Ratatouille. So I'll always look up the recipe for Ratatouille and then see how complicated it is and then change my mind and not make Ratatouille.
I didn't know. I mean, I knew that it was a real dish, but I have no idea what it is.
It looks so good, but you have to slice so many vegetables perfectly and evenly and then like lay them all out together and it just seems like work.
No, just throw some like store-bought ravioli in a pan. That's what I do.
I do love ravioli.
Favorite state you've been to? That's a good question.
Hawaii. I mean, all the South. Oops.
Yeah, I would say Hawaii is a good one. I know some people from Hawaii.
It just smells like flowers and fruit and happiness there, and I dig it.
I liked Colorado just because I like outdoor things, and Colorado has a lot of things to do outside that are refreshing for me that I haven't done here.
It's really beautiful. Yeah. I actually got a recommendation from Luke. I went to Colorado several months ago and went hiking, and he was like, you have to go here, go see this, it'll be really cool. So we put it on our list, and then it snowed like crazy. So we went to go look at like this beautiful waterfall and lake and couldn't see it because everything was covered. You could not see the waterfall. You could hear it, which was terrifying.
Yeah.
But it was just blankets of snow. Super scary and surreal, but also beautiful.
All right, guys. It is 4:00. That is going to be it for our Friday happy hour. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Tune in next week. We'll put up a post saying all the awesome things that we're going to do live next week, Monday through Friday. So thanks again for hanging out with us, and see you
We did
later.
it!
Yeah. See you, Talia.
Go team. High five.
All right. Ending on YouTube. Bye, guys.